Hey guys, Bob Canada, how are you today? I'm going to give you an overview of the zinzino business. I'm assuming if you're on my site, you watched the 7-minute video from that health expert just explaining the balanced oil and why I think everybody should be on that. That's the product. And if you understand, if you have a product that everybody should be on, you got a pretty powerful business if you want to promote it. Okay. So with that said, let me go through the presentation real quick. Okay. So let's talk about Zinzino, because again, that gentleman really covered the product aspect, which is the home run. That's what we're all about. But let's talk about Zinzino as a business model. First of all, global health and wellness company from Scandinavia, 26 years old, on NASDAQ, strong, extremely strong financial company, members of numerous direct sales. They're doing business in over 100 countries, delivering product to, and they even have a foundation. So this is, all over the place, including the United States, of course. You can build the Zinzino business. Okay, this is just the scientific advisory board, guys. They are a who's who of just people that have knowledge of wellness and just taking this to another level as a company. Now, you watch the 7-minute video, correct? So let's just put this in perspective, okay? I did a Google search, so this isn't coming from Zinzino. It makes it real clear. You could do a Google search too. The deficiencies, if you have omega-3 fatty acids, if you have enough of them in your body, what's going on? Omega 3, so just this, I took this right off of Google. Omega 3 deficiency could contribute in various health problems. If you're deficient in omega 3, including dry skin, joint, mood disorders, increased risk of cardiovascular disease, not the number one killer. Okay. It also can affect brain function, leaders to memory and concentration. To me, the all-time epidemic we have going on. So much can be contributed to if you have a lack, too much omega 6, which is the bad oils, and not enough of the good oils. Okay. Omega 3s, in addition to lowering cholesterol, new research from the University of Georgia says omega 3 might help in warding off various cancers. As a cancer survivor, trust me, I'm going to be on Zinzino Balance Oil for the rest of my life. Study revealed data from more than 250,000 people found that higher levels of omega 3 were associated risk of developing cancer. Hello, guys. If you care about people, care about your own health, get on this product. Okay. Now, these health 15 claims are approved by the ES. I guess that's the European. That must be similar to our FDA. But I'm not going to go through these all, but you can just freeze the slide. And, similar I was just talking about, just read them. It's unbelievable what having enough omega 3. So let's recap what we have in our hands. You have an omega 3 oil that's already not our omega, but omega 3s in general are taken by over 500 million people. Think about that worldwide. 500 million people, probably next to a multivitamin. Omegas oils are like the number one thing that's ingrained in people that are concerned with wellness as a supplement to take. Problem is they're not taking the right ones, obviously, because what do we know? We have a third party. He talked about the third party lab, massive lab, third party, not associated directly with Zinzino. Third party testing, 97% of people in America are out of balance with omega 3s. And I think it's 95% worldwide. So let's start with that premise. Almost everybody's out of balance, no matter what they take. Oh, I'm taking the vitamins, I'm eating right, I'm doing this. You're out of balance. We just showed you what being out of balance can be. We covered the numerous, right, serious issues of being out of balance. Then we have a superior oil that's under $50 a month, and they have documentation. Matter of fact, you test, I think he told you this, after 4 months, part of your regular monthly order, you're going to get a retest. 95% of the people who retest are back in balance. Hello, this is proven that it works. It's not you're not just taking a vitamin and say, oh, I feel better. This is actually showing you in blood tests that this is why this company is going to blow through the roof. And of course, with that, it becomes a huge market for the consumer perspective, which obviously, if you decide, which we're going to talk about, can be the business. Now, just to finish off with Zinzino, you can go on the website, learn more about. They have biotics, which they say 95% of your health is what in your gut. So we have a great product for that. We have a more of a multi-mineral vitamin supplement. They even have a protocol you can get on. They got help you sleep, give you more happy juice. They have a balanced premium. This is like a whole kit you could get with everything. They have gluten, which contributes to your immune system. They have for genes. They have collagen. I'm just giving you just a real. They have extra vitamin D. Okay, a lot of people are deficient in vitamin D, and they have weight loss shakes and bars, and they cover you right into the weight loss. They even have an olive oil to eat with, okay, and a skin serum, okay. In addition to the Zinzino products, I have already taken some of the brand products. They have coffee, nutritional beverage sticks. You add to your water, spirulina, many other choices. So if you come into Zinzino, you're not the Balance Oil is our staple product, but there's so many other products that you can market and, of course, self-consume. Okay, so let's get into the what we're really going to talk about. You can be a retail customer, buy when you want, but you pay retail price. You can be a premium customer where you get the same. I'm on a Zoom, so come back later. I'm on a Zoom, come back later. Okay. Wholesale pricing, monthly auto ship. So if you want to get wholesale pricing, you do monthly auto ship for at least one product. That's all you have to do. And you get the oil at $43 a bottle. And that's usually for one person. If you're heavier, you could take two bottles, but for the most part, one bottle will cover you. And with that, you get a free test, comes every 4 months to keep showing your progress and showing that you're in balance. Okay. Now you can also become a Zinzino partner. You get the wholesale pricing, but you also get to build commissions. Okay. How do we do that? First off, you say, well, why would I be a partner? Guys, look I've made over $4 million in the home-based business industry. I retired for 26 years, making six figures. I know what residual income and passive income can do for your lifestyle. So maybe you just want an extra 500 a month. Maybe you want that life-changing income that goes with time freedom because you have a team of, it becomes a residual base of income, ongoing, whether you get out of bed or don't get out of bed. That's powerful, guys. Or maybe you say, you know what, I got all the money I want, but how about looking at this vehicle to help other people succeed financially? And if you're doing well, why not make more money and give back to charity or whatever you want to do with it? Okay. So let's talk about build your business. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. On my website, there's a more detailed compensation plan, but I will tell you there's 3 enrollment kits. I'm just going to talk about 2 of them. There's a partner kit for $299 or $325, I think it is, and $325 US. Okay, retail products should be over $500. This gives you 3 income centers and the ability to earn, which is in the Fast Start program. If you can build customers and business partners, there's some real lucrative rewards you could get, and you can only do that if you buy at least one of these kits. Okay, the last kit I'm going to talk about is the ultimate kit. It's $1,150, but you get way more product, as you can see, and you get 10 blood test kits. That's how you go out and get people interested in this product. You get the kits out to them. Now you can buy kits a la carte, but this package gives you the kits all included, and they have a campaign to refund. Look at this, guys. You pay 1,100. You get a full refund if you have 25 customer products, okay, by month 13. So that's 25 products that you, your family, and some customers, right? Wholesale customers, retail customers. If you have 25 products being marketed through yourself and your customers, on month 13, they give you back the entire $1,150. So you get everything for free. 25 customers, guys. I'm already up to about 6 products myself, and I'm single. Imagine if you had a spouse and some kids and have a few family members. Guys, you could almost do it with your own consumption, let alone building a customer base, okay? And you can upgrade. You get 6 months. If you come in with a smaller pack, you could upgrade. By the way, I didn't mention this. You can also become a rep and just start with $115. You get your kit, and you start on your oil. Okay. We believe you should get a partner kit because you get 3 centers when we talk about building, and you also get to jump into those fast start bonuses. But if money is extremely tight, start whatever you're comfortable. Some of the leaders are just bringing people in with the ultimate kits and teaching them how to get 25 customers, and not 25 customers, 25 products moved, and they get everything for free. Okay. Now, what do you do next? After you buy your initial product kit or get on the order for 115, you do auto ship. Auto ship is a balance. We're going to focus on the oil, but you can really get any product. You get a bottle of oil, the 4-month test, you get your back office. All of that is for about $80 a month because there's a back office charge. That's your auto ship. That's all you have to do to make money in the comp plan, is to be on 1 bottle of auto ship, and of course meet the other criteria of building the business. Okay. To get your products free, that bottle of oil, what are you going to do? 4 additional products. I started on 5 products, which meant my monthly auto ship of my bottle of oil is free. I just paid the shipping. Okay. Now let's talk real quick about the comp plan. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but basically, guys, we've tested 1 million. They believe we're going to be testing about 20 million, up to 100 million customers. You could ride the wave of customers and reps because there's going to be a lot of money made because we have a product based on actual testing. Okay. Now, I'm not going to, this is the last slide. So I'm not going to, there is a more detailed compensation plan that you can watch. It's 25 minutes. It's a lot of stuff, but I'm just going to give you the basics. Really, the 6 main ways we make money. One is for health professionals like to sell retail. If someone doesn't become a wholesale customer, they don't want to be on auto ship. They just want to buy when they want to buy. They pay more, but you also make the retail profit from 10 to 30%. Now, these two are based on fast start. What does that mean? There's a limited time, usually from 30 days to 6 months or 4 months, where you can make some pretty crazy upfront money by blowing this up, jumping on the bandwagon quick and saying, I'm going to acquire customers and I'm going to acquire new partners who buy those enrollment kits. Okay. But that's fast start. So you can look into more detail, but the point is, before you come on board and get started, you might want to look at the fast start bonuses because you want to be prepared. You don't want to say, oh my God, I bought a kit and I didn't look at the comp plan and I let 2 weeks go by. If you like the money you can make in the customer acquisition or the membership fast start by marketing kits to your people and their people, basically coming in the proper way and making some real nice extra money besides the regular compensation plan, you'll want to do that. Now, the long-term residual is based on really 4 and 5. This is where the similar structure in my other company where I made my $4 million. But guys, a binary team is simply 2 organizations. Here's you, 1 person on your left, 1 person on your right. Everybody else goes below those. So if you drew a line down the middle of left team, right team. Everybody who tells everyone who tells everyone, starting with that person on the left and everyone else that's dropped down below them, is on your left team. Starting with the person on your right, every single person who down to infinity, people in Mexico, people in Europe, wherever they join your team, whoever makes up your right team, left team, right team, down to infinity. $1 or $100 purchased by someone 100 levels below you in England is the same as your frontline person buying $100 your next door neighbor. Every single dollar of value is added up in what we call volume, and you're paid a percentage of everything. That's where binary pay can be insane money. Now, take that concept of everybody earning on two teams, all the people that you bring in, and some of their people's generational, you get, we call it check match. You get a percentage. I'm not going to go into it. It's in the comp plan of everything they make. So if you have someone who's making $10,000 in your organization, okay, you're going to get a piece of that, along with, of course, whatever you make in your binary team. That's crazy money, guy. And the last thing is rank advancement bonuses. Usually they're one time you hit a certain rank of volume or income, you get $1,000, you get $5,000. Crazy money, rank advancement bonuses. Guys, that should be enough to make you want to look deeper, get started in the business. You're on the oil anyways. Imagine if people just become reps and say, I'm going to buy my oil and start learning about the other products. And you're getting paid a percentage of everyone. There's the home run. Okay, guys, I'm done. Hope I didn't take too long. Let's rock and roll.